An additional feature when collecting data in the PDA is to require a signature before the data can be transferred back to the PC. This is a useful feature to keep traceability of the data. In order to transfer the data back to the PC, we can use the transfer console, and all we have to do is click on transfer, and the tool run information that is displayed on the lower right corner will be transferred back to the PC. In order to upload new tools, we will also have to use this transfer console by selecting the tool on the left, clicking on select, and clicking on the transfer button. As an option, we can use the AutoSync feature, which will transfer data when the device is cradled. This will start automatically when AutoSync connects. Prompting is an option, or the data can be also transferred in an automatic way without prompting. Let's see how these features work. I have my PDA in which I have 3 tools, and I have collected information for one of those tools. I have performed a tool run, and the tool run is displayed with the time and the operator that performed the tool run. I can see on AutoSync that my PDA is not connected, so the PDA is not in the cradle right now. If we go to the Start menu, Programs, Pi System, Manual Logger, and open the AutoSync setup, in here we can see the options where we enable AutoSync, which I have it enabled right now, and enable the confirmation dialog. What this will do is start an automatic AutoSync, but provide a confirmation for me to acknowledge before the actual data process takes place. By unchecking this box, the confirmation window will not appear, and the data transfer will take place without the prompting. Let me simulate the process of putting the PDA into the cradle. I'm going to place my PDA in the cradle, and AutoSync will immediately start connecting to the PDA, and I get the confirmation from AutoSync. Now remember, it is very important to exit Manual Logger on the PDA before I can transfer data. So let me see if I can go to the PDA, and it will not let me do it now that the AutoSync is in place. So I'm going to cancel, and I'm going to disconnect from the PDA. I'm going to remove the PDA from the cradle so that I can exit Manual Logger. I need to exit Manual Logger before data can be transferred back to the PC, or the data transfer will not take place. Let me show again the process of putting the PDA in the cradle. Now again, AutoSync is connecting to the PDA. I have AutoSync acknowledging the connection and transferring the data from the PDA back to the PC. Once it uploads the data and saves the database, I can close this window, and now in Manual Logger I can go to Mobile Devices, Device Data Transfer, and see the tools and the PDA, and I can see the runs that were performed. In here I can also see the PDA tour that was completed at 10 a.m. in the PDA and has been transferred back to the PC now. I can see the status of the tour, which is completed. If I want to create new tours on the PDA, I can only transfer my tours from the PC to the PDA by clicking on transfer, and the new tours will be transferred back to the PDA. In order to create tools in the PDA, I have to use the transfer console. They will not be created using AutoSync. And I am done.